Hi guys, it's Valdemar. I recently came back from a short trip to Warsaw, the capital and biggest city in Poland. Last time, 2 years ago, I was visiting all these must-have tourist attractions, but this time I decided to take a slightly different approach and just to enjoy the city vibe, explore it, try to feel its atmosphere without typical rushing to the next and next tourist spot. And I must admit, it actually helped me to see that city, which is today often included in list of the most modern, fast-growing and ambitious capitals in Europe. It's hard to believe, but the city, which was 85% destroyed during the war, is now a home to the tallest building in European Union. And that's not the only thing Warsaw may surprise you with. So the first thing that crosses your mind when you're coming to Warsaw, this is the city of skyscrapers. Of course, the palace of culture and science built by Soviet government still remains one of the city's main symbols because it's so eye-catching. But it's already surrounded by multiple super tall modern buildings, and this guy right here is supposed to finally steal the main focus to itself. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the new highest building in Poland and in the whole European Union, the Warsaw Tower. 310-meter skyscraper is intended to become the new symbol of modern Warsaw, and it's almost ready for the opening ceremony. If you wanna take a walk in the city's downtown and feel its energy, I would definitely recommend going directly to Rondo ONZ. This place is another example of how drastically Warsaw has changed. It's super busy, surrounded by skyscrapers, and here, in my opinion, you can feel the true spirit of the city. An interesting thing I have noticed in the Warsaw center, by the way, so typical Soviet-era houses coexist normally with super high-end skyscrapers like it's nothing unusual. This is insane. So you may find yourself walking nearby just a standard grey and ugly Soviet building and then moving your head and see the highest skyscraper in EU. What a strange world we are living in. What I also wanted to mention is how clean the streets of Warsaw are. It seems to me that overall it might be the cleanest capital city I've ever seen. But what surprised me even more is definitely the metro system. So I can compare it to metro I've seen in Milan, Frankfurt or Vienna, for example, and Warsaw metro seems the most clean, simple, modern and less crowded in the same time. Central stations are not busy even on Mondays. What about less popular stations? They could be half empty or even completely empty. On some stations, we were the only passengers, and this is mind-blowing. By the way, those empty stations are also new, clean and well-equipped, so it was a pure pleasure to use the Warsaw Metro. Going back to amazing city skyline, there are multiple observation decks in a city, but I offer you something else. So here it is, the highest cocktail bar in Poland, Panorama Sky Bar. It is placed on the 40th floor of the Marriott Hotel right in the downtown of Warsaw. The place is a bit expensive, I must admit, However, for the cocktail's price, you also get an absolutely stunning view of the iconic city skyline, which from this angle includes both the Palace of Culture and newly built Warsaw Tower. Apart from the view, I should add that the bar itself is actually a very nice and pleasant place with a cozy and relaxed atmosphere, good music and professional stuff. The only thing I should warn you about is that you better reserve a table in advance, otherwise a nice view is not guaranteed. I focused probably too much on the modern district, because Warsaw also has its old city. Of course, it is relatively small. You should understand that the old town was completely destroyed during the war and then rebuilt out of nothing. So, considering that fact, it looks quite impressive. The best view of the old district opens from the St. Anne's Bell Tower. There is a 360-degree observation deck from which you can actually observe not only the old city but also a riverside and a downtown from a completely different angle. Old streets are truly a beautiful place for a walk, and I definitely recommend passing by the President's Palace. It's under reconstruction right now, and the front of the building is actually covered by a huge fake image. But if you take a picture from a distance, nobody going to notice it anyways. Alright guys, this was Warsaw, the city which is surprisingly modern, unique and with its own special atmosphere. If you decide to visit the city, I can personally recommend staying in a quite interesting art hotel called Stalowa 52. Pretty cool place where every room has its own concept and style. Nice details here and there, very cozy rooms and not too pricey at the same time. The name of the hotel corresponds with its address, so I hope you're not gonna ask me where Stalowa 52 hotel is. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was your boy Valdemar. That's my second video in English, by the way. Subscribe if you wanna see an official face reveal, and in the meantime you can check out my latest video. So thanks for watching, I will see you next time, bye bye.